Welcome to Branching Out. I'm Katie Algrim, Director of Innovative Professional Learning with the Kane County Regional Office of Education. Now, more than ever, it's important to ensure we are incorporating the 4 C's into our lessons. But it can be difficult to find authentic ways to integrate critical thinking, collaboration, communication, and creativity into our lessons. Until now. Introducing Tabletop Twitter. Tabletop Twitter is a great discussion tool. This strategy is easy to implement and involves engagement from all students. Here's how it works. You need to prepare prompts that the students will engage with. These questions can be passages from a text for students to respond to, visuals for students to analyze, questions that will activate prior knowledge in your students, open-ended questions for students to ponder, or even a debate topic for students to consider. Each question should be written on its own piece of butcher block paper. Or, if doing this online, questions need to be separated from each other so that students only see one prompt at a time. Once you've created the prompts, the students do all the work moving forward. They start by creating their individual Twitter username. It needs to be fewer than 15 characters and is always preceded by the @ character. I suggest making sure the username involves their name in some way so that their responses are identifiable. After each student has their own Twitter handle created, students rotate around the room in groups of 4 to 5 students, tweeting their responses to your prompts in a carousel fashion for about 4 minutes per prompt. Here are some suggestions and reminders that I found helpful when using this questioning strategy. Make sure they start their response out by writing their username. Remind students that tweets need to be less than 280 characters. Students can tweet comments on classmates' tweets by responding with that person's username in their tweet. No retweets are allowed. And encourage students to create hashtags so that others can post and comment on the hashtag. It's so fun to see the creativity of the hashtag that the students come up with related to the content. After all students have responded to every prompt, students can travel around the room again to respond to classmates' tweets and create threads. Or, students can also go back to their original table to pick the most interesting thread to share out with the entire class. Tabletop Twitter is a great discussion technique that engages all students. Now it's your turn to branch out and implement Tabletop Twitter for one of your upcoming classroom discussions. Don't forget to share your experience with us by tagging us on social. And as always, thanks for watching Branching Out.